Alright, shit's getting serious now. We're in the top 20, and coming in at number 20, it's Chrono Trigger for the Super Nintendo. Now, this is widely considered one of the greatest RPGs of all time, and rightfully so. It's that damn good. This game is just fantastic. It's everything RPGs were all about back then. Amazing story, amazing music, amazing characters, amazing combat. It was just fantastic. I absolutely loved the whole time traveling aspect of this game. It was really unique back then. I loved going back to the prehistoric age with the dinosaurs, and then to a post-apocalyptic future. It was crazy. So much going on, so many twists and turns in this game. It was absolutely brilliant, and I love the fact as well it was a little bit different in the sense that it wasn't random encounter-based battles like all the other RPGs were back then. No, all the enemies were already on screen, so you know you could choose to avoid them if you wanted to. I thought it was really good. It was a little bit different in that aspect, but yeah, this is just absolute RPG classic, and yeah, it's absolutely amazing. And actually, the DS re-release version is actually the best version of the game. So if you've never played Chrono Trigger, you really need to pick up the DS version. It's just amazing and truly is one of the greatest RPGs the world has ever seen. And for number 19, it's Ico for the PlayStation 2. Yeah, you want to talk about video games as an art form? Look no further than this game. It is absolutely incredible. The aesthetics of this game are just absolutely amazing. There really is nothing quite like Ico out there. It's incredible, and it's so unique and different. It just truly is. It really is. It's a piece of art. This game is a masterpiece. It's absolutely amazing. And it's one of the most beautiful games I have ever seen in my life. It's absolutely incredible. I just love it. I love this game so much. At number 18, it's Heavy Rain, which is classed as an interactive movie psychological thriller. And again, it's another game that's very different and very unique, another reason why it stands out to me. But I love the story in this game, a very dark and gritty story, very depressing tone to this game. And it's kind of got a very ballsy story. David Cage, the man who wrote this game, yeah, I mean, the fact that he came up with the whole child abductions and serial killer storyline, yeah, that takes some balls. Many writers and developers, you know, they kind of stay clear of that sort of thing because it is a kind of controversial subject. But so I give credit to David Cage there for doing this. But yeah, it is a very, very amazing story, and it's just very different. Like I said, I mean, it's classed as an interactive movie because you know you control all your characters' movements to the way their hands move and everything. So it's very unique in that sense, and it's also really cool how depending on what happens in the game, the choices you make, or if you kind of botch up certain situations, it changes the outcome of the game. And you know, there's so many different stuff, different endings. So yeah, there's real replay value to this game as well. And yeah, like I said, it's a very different game, very ballsy, and yeah, just fantastic game. And at number 17 is Uncharted 2 Amongst Thieves for the PlayStation 3. Now, holy shit, is this game something special. I mean, when this game first starts out, that opening sequence with the train is absolutely mind-blowing. I mean, it really is. It's the set pieces in the Uncharted series that, you know, set it apart from the rest. They're phenomenal, but I thought 2 just by far had the best set pieces. It was just such an amazing game. And again, not a dull moment in this game. It was just non-stop action, crazy set pieces, absolutely amazing, fantastic voice acting, mind-blowing visuals. It was just absolutely incredible. I really do think Naughty Dog completely outdid themselves with the Uncharted 2. I mean, 3 was great, but it just couldn't quite live up to number 2. And yeah, just absolutely fantastic game, and well worth having a PS3 for. Incredible game. Alright, so for number 16, it's Red Dead Redemption. Another outstanding game by Rockstar. I mean, seriously, Rockstar, they just shit amazing games, don't they? They're an incredible company. I do think this is their best game they've ever done. I think it's better than any of the Grand Theft Autos, Manhunt, Bully, whatever you name it. I think this is their absolute best game. It's just incredible. It's an amazing open world game. I love the open world games, but I think this is one of the best open world games I've ever played. Just absolutely amazing. The whole Western theme's just the icing on the cake for me. I love the whole Western thing, and they've just absolutely got it spot on. They have nailed the Western theme so good here. It's absolutely incredible. I love just riding around on horseback, exploring, hunting for animals, attacking bandits, hijacking trains, going into towns, causing a ruckus, getting chased by the law. It was just amazing, so much to do, and absolutely amazing multiplayer as well. I had a ton of fun playing this online with friends. It's just absolutely incredible game, and yeah, just Rockstar's absolute finest. I mean, it's just an incredible game.
Force must be used if you're to have your own way.
And for number 15, it's Lost Odyssey, and I think this is the most underrated and overlooked JRPG of all time. I mean, it's a very traditional JRPG. I mean, it's very old school, it's turn-based, it brings nothing new to the table, but it doesn't need to. It's just amazing for what it is. It's just classic old school JRPG, and it's absolutely amazing. I think this game has got probably the best story I've ever experienced in an RPG game. It's absolutely incredible. It is incredibly sad and depressing. Yeah, not for the emotional people out there, but it's just absolutely incredible. I love this game from start to finish. It truly is one of the greatest RPGs I've ever played, and sadly it was a 360 exclusive. It didn't really sell all that well, which, you know what, that's a crime that that's the case. I mean, if you've never played this game and you're an old school RPG fan, or just an RPG fan in general, you need to go out and play this game. It's just absolutely incredible. I can't stress how amazing this game is, and it's a real shame that it's just never really got the recognition it deserves, because it really is that damn good. Okay, so up next is number 14, and it's God of War 3 for the PlayStation 3. Huge fan of the God of War series, it's absolutely phenomenal. I love the first two games on the PlayStation 2, they were nothing short of epic, but number 3 takes the series to the next level. It's absolutely amazing. I mean, the visuals alone in this game, they're absolutely stunning. I mean, it really showcases the power of the PS3. I mean, the boss fights were just something a little bit special. Particularly the one playing now with Poseidon. It's one of the most jaw-dropping things I've ever seen in a video game. It's crazy. It was just such an amazing, fast-paced, over-the-top style game, and so brutal as well. I love the brutality, and I love the whole the Greek mythology settings. It's amazing, and great cast, great voice acting, great story, and like I said, just such an epic game. And yeah, it's truly amazing series. The God of War series. But number 3 is just, it's a little bit special, a little bit above the rest. And for number 13 is Final Fantasy IV for the Super Nintendo. Now, I know I'm in the minority here, but I think this is the best Final Fantasy game of all time. And it is my favourite RPG of all time. I really can't explain why, but I just enjoyed this most out of the entire Final Fantasy series. I absolutely loved it. I've just got the fondest memories of this game, and like I said, I can't really explain why. I know many do consider 6 and 7 to be the greatest, but no, not for me. Number 4, I mean, I just loved its plot, I loved its characters, and this was actually one of the first Final Fantasy games to actually have, you know, an involving plot, a very character-driven plot, and it introduced quite a lot of innovations in the series as well. But yeah, I absolutely loved this game. I thought it was fantastic. I thought it had the best story, the best characters, and yeah, I just enjoyed this one the most. Yeah, it's just the way it is. And up next for number 12, it's Mass Effect 2. Now, I absolutely adore the Mass Effect series. It's just absolutely incredible, and I think the Mass Effect trilogy is one of the best trilogies in video games. It is just a phenomenal series. I loved all 3 of them. Absolutely amazing. I mean, I loved every single aspect about the series. I loved all these amazing deep characters, fantastic production values, amazing story, amazing dialogue. Loved all the choices you can make, you know, playing as a Paragon or a Renegade. Just absolutely incredible. But 2 was my personal favourite. 2 just, I thought, was the most satisfying of the trilogy. But you know, 1 and 3 are definitely a close second, you know. But bad ending or not, an incredible series. So yeah. And at number 11, it's Resident Evil for Nintendo Gamecube, a remake of the 1996 PlayStation classic. Now, in the movie industry, remakes 99% of the time they absolutely suck, and they're an insult to the original. Not in the video game industry. They can work, and this is your proof right here. This is phenomenal. This is leaps and bounds above the original. This game is amazing, and this game is what Resident Evil is all about. This game is what Resident Evil is supposed to be. It's absolutely incredible, and it's absolutely terrifying. I mean, the Crimson Heads are one of the best things to ever happen to the Resident Evil series. I absolutely love this game. It terrified me. Lisa Trevor, her stalking me through those caves was absolutely terrifying. But I just love this game, and like I said, so much better than the original, which I absolutely loved. But yeah, I just wish Resident Evil would go back to being like this, being survival horror. But yeah, that's not the case anymore. But I would absolutely love a Resident Evil 2 remake along the same lines as this game, because that would be incredible.